Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to discuss one of the newest agentic tools, Manus. In early 2025, a new name entered the conversation about artificial intelligence agents, and within months it became one of the most talked about platforms in the industry. Manus, launched by the team behind Butterfly Effect and Monica, represents what many consider the first truly general-purpose AI agent capable of planning and executing complex, multi-step tasks without constant human supervision. Unlike chatbots that respond to prompts or narrow tools that handle specific workflows, Manus is designed to take a goal from your mind and turn it into action across multiple applications, websites, and systems. The platform has attracted attention not just for its technical capabilities, but for its rapid commercial success, with revenue run rates reportedly exceeding $90 to $125 million within the first year of operation. For a product that launched in early 2025, these numbers suggest that businesses and individual users alike are finding real value in what Manus offers. At its core, Manus is built on a multi-agent architecture. This means the system doesn't rely on a single large language model to do everything. Instead, it uses specialized agents that work together, each handling different aspects of a task. There's a planner agent that breaks down your request into steps, an executor agent that carries out those steps, and a verifier agent that checks whether the results match what you asked for. This division of labor allows Manus to handle tasks that would overwhelm a single model, and it gives the system a way to catch and correct its own mistakes. The platform can draw on multiple underlying models depending on what the task requires. In some cases, it uses Claude from Anthropic. In others, it taps into Qwen from Alibaba, and it can switch between models mid-task if one is better suited for a particular step. This flexibility is part of what makes Manus feel more capable than earlier agent systems that were locked into a single model's strengths and weaknesses. One of the defining features of Manus is what the developers call asynchronous operation. Most AI tools require you to stay in the interface, watching as the system works. Manus is designed to run in the background. You can give it a task, close the window, and come back later to see the results. This might sound like a small detail, but it changes the way people use the platform. Instead of treating Manus like a chatbot where you have a back-and-forth conversation, you treat it more like a personal assistant. You assign work, and it handles the execution while you focus on something else. The system can navigate websites, fill out forms, extract data, draft documents, send emails, and interact with software interfaces just as a human would. It doesn't need special API access to every tool it uses. It can work with any web-based application by simulating mouse clicks, keyboard input, and screen reading, which means it can adapt to new tools without waiting for integrations to be built. To make this process transparent, Manus includes something called Manus's computer. This is a visual interface that shows you exactly what the agent is doing in real time or after the fact. You can see screenshots of the websites it visited, the buttons it clicked, the text it entered, and the decisions it made at each step. This level of transparency addresses one of the biggest concerns people have about autonomous agents, which is the fear that the system is doing things you can't see or understand. With Manus's computer, you can audit the agent's work, catch errors, and understand why it made certain choices. This feature has been particularly important for business users who need to ensure compliance, accuracy, and accountability when an AI system is acting on their behalf. The technical performance of Manus has been documented in research papers and benchmarks. On the Gaia benchmark, which tests general AI assistance on real-world tasks, Manus reportedly outperforms earlier GPT-4-based systems. Gaia includes tasks like researching information across multiple sources, performing calculations, filling out forms, and synthesizing results into a final answer. These are the kinds of tasks that require not just language understanding, but the ability to navigate tools, remember context across steps, and verify that intermediate results are correct. Manus's multi-agent design and its ability to use external tools give it an edge in these scenarios. The system is described in technical literature as a mind-to-action platform, meaning it's designed to take abstract goals and translate them into concrete actions in the digital world. Manus has also formed strategic partnerships that have accelerated its development and reach. Reuters reported a collaboration between Manus and Alibaba's Qwen team, which focuses on scaling the platform and integrating it with Chinese frontier models. This partnership is significant because it gives Manus access to cutting-edge language models that are optimized for both English and Chinese, and it positions the platform to serve users in multiple markets. Alibaba's infrastructure and resources also help Manus handle the computational demands of running multiple agents simultaneously for thousands of users. The partnership reflects a broader trend in AI development, where platforms are built on top of multiple foundation models rather than being tied to a single provider. The commercial success of Manus has been covered by Bloomberg and other business outlets. Revenue run rates in the range of $90 to $125 million within the first year suggest that the platform has found product-market fit quickly. This is unusual in the AI space, where many tools struggle to convert hype into paying customers. Manus appears to have succeeded by focusing on tasks that people and businesses actually need done, rather than trying to be a general-purpose assistant for everything. The platform is particularly popular among knowledge workers who need to automate repetitive tasks like data entry, research, report generation, and scheduling. It's also being used by small businesses that can't afford to hire full-time staff for administrative work, but need those tasks handled reliably. One of the reasons Manus has resonated with users is that it doesn't require technical expertise to use. You don't need to write code, set up APIs, or configure complex workflows. You describe what you want in natural language, and the system figures out how to do it. This accessibility has opened up AI agents to a much broader audience than earlier tools that required programming knowledge or familiarity with automation platforms. At the same time, Manus offers advanced features for power users who want more control. You can specify which models the system should use, set constraints on how it should approach a task, and review detailed logs of every action it takes. The platform's ability to handle multi-step tasks is where it really shines. For example, you could ask Manus to research competitors in your industry, compile their pricing information into a spreadsheet, draft a summary report, and email it to your team. A traditional chatbot might help you with one or two of those steps, but it would require you to manually move information between tools and guide the process at each stage. Manus can do the entire workflow autonomously. It will open a browser, search for competitors, visit their websites, extract pricing data, open a spreadsheet application, format the data, write the report in a document editor, and send the email. The verifier agent checks each step to make sure the information is accurate and the task is progressing as intended. If something goes wrong, the planner agent can adjust the approach and try a different method. This level of autonomy raises important questions about trust and reliability. How do you know the agent is doing what you asked? How do you prevent it from making costly mistakes? Manus addresses these concerns through transparency and verification. The Manus's computer interface lets you see exactly what happened, and the verifier agent acts as a built-in quality control mechanism. Users can also set guardrails, such as requiring approval before the agent sends emails or makes purchases. These features give people confidence that they can delegate tasks without losing control. The rise of platforms like Manus is part of a larger shift in how we think about AI. For years, the focus was on making models smarter, more knowledgeable, and better at understanding language. Now the focus is shifting to making models more useful, more capable of taking action, and more integrated into the tools we use every day. Manus represents this new generation of AI systems that don't just answer questions, but actually get work done. The platform is still evolving, and there are challenges to address. Agent systems can make mistakes, especially when dealing with ambiguous instructions or unexpected situations. They can also be slow, since each step requires the model to process information, make decisions, and interact with external tools. And there are privacy and security concerns when an AI system has access to your email, documents, and other sensitive information. Despite these challenges, the trajectory is clear. AI agents like Manus are becoming more capable, more reliable, and more widely adopted. The platform's success in its first year suggests that there is strong demand for tools that can automate complex workflows without requiring technical expertise. As the underlying models continue to improve, and as the multi-agent architecture becomes more refined, we can expect Manus and similar platforms to handle even more sophisticated tasks. The partnership with Alibaba and the Quen team indicates that Manus is investing in long-term scalability and international reach. The focus on transparency and verification shows that the developers understand the importance of trust and accountability. For individuals and businesses trying to navigate the AI landscape, Manus offers a glimpse of what's possible when language models are combined with the ability to take action. It's not just about having a conversation with an AI. It's about delegating real work and getting reliable results. The platform's rapid growth and strong revenue numbers suggest that this is a use case people are willing to pay for. As we move further into 2025 and beyond, the question won't be whether AI agents can handle complex tasks. The question will be, which platforms do it best, which ones earn users' trust, and which ones integrate most seamlessly into the way we already work. Manus has positioned itself as a strong contender in this space, and its early success suggests it's meeting a real need in the market. Hope you enjoyed the deep dive in the futuristic, but here now, AI use case. Manus aims to not only find you the answer, it does the work for you. Please like, subscribe, and share.